Hi everybody, this is Avalon from Crafts Direct, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make this "Love You to the Moon and Back" sign. This is a great project to hang up in a nursery or to give to someone that you love. The first thing you are going to do is cut a circle out of the white paper. I found an 8-inch bowl that I put over the top of the paper, traced around the edge, and then cut it out. Next, we are going to watercolor the circle that we just cut out. This is going to be our moon. To start, you will cover it with water and then add splotches of watercolor. You are going to want to use some spots of white. You're going to want some parts to be darker than others. We just want to create sort of this texture of the moon. Next, you are going to cut your star paper into a 10 by 10 square. And then you can set it aside for now. We will use it a little bit later. Next, we are going to paint the sign. I thought I wanted to use a gold paint, but I didn't really love how it looked, so I ended up going over the top of it and just using white instead. So you will use the white paint and cover the top of the sign. You don't need to necessarily cover the middle of the sign because it will be covered up by paper. Once the paint dries, you will then sand all the edges of the sign and then go around with a paintbrush and paint a little bit of gold around the whole edge of the sign. Wait until the moon is completely dried, and then you are going to apply vinyl. With the back of the foam brush, you will apply pressure to the top of the vinyl. Next, you are going to remove that top piece of paper from the vinyl, taking the vinyl with it. Place it centered on the moon, and then you apply pressure again with the back of the brush. Once you've done that, you will then pull up that last sheet of paper on the vinyl, making sure that the vinyl is adhered to the moon. If you need, you can always go back and apply more pressure to help the vinyl stick. Cover the back of the paper with Mod Podge, and then you will adhere the piece of paper to the sign. Make sure that you press down and smooth out any bubbles on the paper. You will then take Mod Podge once again and go over the top of the sign with the Mod Podge. Once you've covered the entire sign, you will then take your moon, add some tape or even a little bit of Mod Podge to the back of the moon and then adhere it to the center of the sign. Lastly, you will take white tacks and put one in each corner of the paper. Once you've done that, your sign is then ready to be hung up and displayed. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can shop all the products needed to make this project at craftsdirect.com/projects.